This video is brought to you by Airalo. One of the biggest headaches for me when I first came to Portugal was being able to turn on my cell phone and be connected to the outside world without getting charged an arm and a leg for roaming in a different country. And honestly, there wasn't really an easy, affordable solution when I first came to Europe. But thankfully, the sponsor of this video, Airalo, finally made this seamless all by an app on your smartphone. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how easy it is to set up. Now, I wouldn't have agreed to make this video unless I vetted the brand and made sure it was worth it for me and the viewers on my channel. But this is honestly a game changer for world travelers. As you can see on the Apple App Store at the time of making this video, they have over 35,000 reviews and they're rated at 5 stars, which is pretty rare actually. Now, first of all, why would you even need a travel eSIM like Airalo? Well, two very important reasons. Number one, to avoid ridiculous international roaming charges. Number two, to be able to connect right when your plane lands on the ground so you can tell your loved ones you made it safe and call an Uber instead of having to wait in a long line to get a SIM card or just plain get ripped off because you're a tourist. Traveling to a new country is daunting enough, especially if you don't speak the language. So it would be really nice to have something that could connect you right away. So let me start by saying there are a lot of travel eSIMs popping up, and a good majority of them are not that great. Let me show you how easy setting up Airalo is. So it takes just about a minute or less to set up Airalo on your phone. You first download the Airalo app on your phone or go to airalo.com. Choose your destination and trip length. There are 200 plus destinations to choose from, which is incredible for world travelers like myself. The local eSIM would be if you're visiting just one country. The regional eSIM would be for if you're planning a trip across a specific region, like all over Europe. And the global eSIM is for people that are going to be traveling all over the world like I did in 2018. I went all the way from the United States to Europe, and then to the Middle East, and then ended up in Japan. It would have been very useful to have Airalo on this trip, but I don't think it existed yet, or at least I didn't know about it. When using Airalo to travel around the world, it's very important to make sure your specific destination is included on the list. Another thing you'll have to make sure is that your device is even compatible for eSIMs and it's unlocked. Then purchase your SIM card plan and follow the detailed instructions. Make sure you read the instructions very carefully. Tap Install eSIM, then label your eSIM. I use the name of the country that I will be visiting for simplicity's sake, and then set your preferred line for calls and messages. Then choose your Airalo eSIM as your default line so it doesn't switch back to your old SIM. And remember, do not turn on Allow cellular data switching. Then go back to your cellular setting and select Turn this line on. Finally, go back to the details page in the Airalo app and make sure there aren't any settings you need to modify. The eSIMs can vary slightly, so you have to make sure that you follow the directions of the eSIM you have selected. And voila, now you will have working data on your phone when you arrive at your destination. You can do this right in the airport when you arrive, and a lot of these eSIMs allow you to set them up from home before you arrive at your destination, and they turn on when you switch your data on. Using the app is the best way to add your plan, but you can go on their website by scanning a QR code and even pasting in the eSIM code manually by going to your phone settings, cellular, add eSIM. All of the detailed instructions are on the app and the website. And for remote workers, the cool thing is that you can also tether data and use your phone as a hotspot when you don't have internet and you need to answer work emails. And another great thing is that you can top up your plan right from the app without having to go to a cell phone store. And before you get your eSIM plan, you can make sure if you are going to get 4G, 5G, or LTE. After living in Portugal for almost 2 years and comparing the prices of my monthly phone bill, Airalo seems to be pretty comparable or even cheaper in some cases. It definitely seems like a great way to save yourself time and money traveling around the world without having to stress about being connected to the outside world. I know I'll be using Airalo from now on wherever I go. If you want to see more content about living in Portugal or Europe, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button because I will be posting helpful content like this every single week on this channel. This is some guy named Dave in Portugal, and hopefully we'll see you next time.